We're on serve here in the third set. Williams up 2-1 with Sela to serve coming up. We're at the Levine, Goulden, and Thompson Tennis Challenger here in Binghampton, New York. Beautiful upstate New York here in the summer. Players here looking to gather points at this event, as well as the USTA Pro Circuit events in Lexington, Kentucky, Vancouver, British Columbia, and Aptos, California. So the Binghamton event plus those 3 other events. The American player that generates the most points out of those 4 tournaments is going to get granted a wild card into the 2012 U.S. Open. So an important tournament for these challenger level players in any event, but in particular for the American players looking for a chance to get a spot in the U.S. Open. 93 degrees the current temperature. Once you get out on the court, right down there at court level, probably closer to 100 degrees out there. And this match is now an hour and 47 minutes old, it appears. The time on a hot day like this one, you see which player is more fit, which player is able to win their service a little bit more easily. And right now, both of those squarely in the corner of Dudi Sela of Israel. Drop shot attempted by Williams. Sela getting to it easy and knocking it away for a winner. Sometimes a sign that a player is getting tired when he goes for lower percentage shots to try and get quick winners. That shot very tough to get a winner. Not only do you have to just touch it into the court. Nice passing shot from Williams there. Hard fought point for Williams there. As I was saying on that last point, is players, because they get tired, if they just start trying those drop shots, those little tricky low percentage shots to try and end a point quick, is sometimes a sign that they're showing the fatigue a little bit, becoming harder and harder to grind out long rallies. Williams did it well there, getting the passing shot against Sela. It's 15 all. Big forehand into the corner, drawing the lob. Sela finishing it off with the overhead. Another well-constructed point from Sela, driving the forehand into the corner, coming in behind it and finishing off the point. (30-15), Sela up in this game. On serve here in the third set. Nice forehand. Inside out forehand, surprising Williams. Pushing it down the line, another winner. And Sela in line for another relatively painless service game win. And now up 40-15. That one just a little bit wide. Sela looking to finish off the game with that forehand. Just a little bit out, so 40-30. Williams trying to hang in here, get this game to deuce. Hasn't had any success against the Sela serve in quite a while. Very strong return from Williams, driving it right into the feet of Sela. Sela unable to pick it up quickly enough. Williams, a little fist pump there. Trying to get himself charged up to get himself a chance at a break point. Hasn't seen a break point since the first set. Sela's been winning his service games easily. A chance here at deuce. He's going to be unhappy about that. Serve was wide, but Williams was right there. Just nudged it right into the tape. Now, Sela a point for 2-all. The drop shot now Williams. Very strategically played point from Sela there. The drop shot bringing in Williams. Williams trying a drop shot of his own, but Sela there to bunt it away into the open court. Close out the game. This point in the match. Point like that, a little bit demoralizing. You got to track down, run a lot back and forth, and then up to the front of the net. Only to see the ball get nudged past you. Another good service game for Sela. It's 2-all here in the third. Rhyne Williams to serve. 2-all here in the third set. 115 miles an hour. When he hits that serve down the middle, tries to hit it nice and flat to get through the court as fast as possible. That's where you'll see him get up around 120 with some of those service attempts. Nice backhand down the one from Sela, setting up the... And that forehand, driving it again back into the corner. Williams finding a little bit more difficult to track down those balls in the corner. Sela doing a great job of putting those balls deep in the corner in the first place, but looks like Williams is having a little bit of trouble getting his legs there. Sela, on the other hand, bouncing up and down on his feet. Second serve for Sela. Already up in this. We'll see if he steps in and gets aggressive on this return. He does. He took a big swing at it, just drove it long. Sela was a good 2 steps inside the baseline on that return. Going to step up and drive it. Overcooked it just a little bit. We're at 15-all. Big serve in the corner, sweeping away from the Sela forehand, drawing the error there. Nice serve by Williams, getting the easy service winner. It's up 30-15. He needs more of those. He's had some struggles on his serve. He needs to find some more corners if possible. Easier said than done, obviously. Did pretty well with that one, getting another service return error. Now Williams with 2 points to take a 3-2 lead. Big sweeping serve into the corner for the ace, 100 miles an hour. Nice kicking, twisting serve. Uncharacteristically easy game among these last several for Rhyne Williams, but he will certainly take it. It was a break he certainly needed. He's up 3-2, and we're on serve here in the third set. Williams winning the first set 6-2, running it out in grand fashion, breaking Sela twice and making it look fairly easy. Sela helping him out. A lot of unforced errors in the first set with Sela's ground strokes, but been a lot tighter in this last set and a half. Sela finding those ground strokes, placing them into the corners. Finally got a service break late in the second set. Sela winning that set 7-5. And now we're on serve here in the third, 3-2. Five o'clock here on the eastern coast, the United States. I'd like to welcome those of you watching over in Europe. Hope you're enjoying today's match here at the Levine, Goulden, and Thompson Tennis Challenger from Binghampton, New York, here in the upstate, what we call this section of the state. Beautiful, sunny, warm day here in Binghampton. Had some good tennis matches here today. A couple of upsets. Number 2 seeded player Marco Ciudinelli of Switzerland going down in 3 sets. Number 3 seed, Isaac van der Merwe, going down in 2 sets. And the top seed here, even up in the 3rd set. Sela getting an ace on that. Williams not at all happy with that call, going over to point out the mark. Unfortunately, on a hard court, this not being a clay court, the chair umpire's not going to come out and check the mark like they would on a clay court. Williams unhappy with that call, but the point goes to Sela. Good start for him, a 15 love. Williams throwing that racket down again. He's frustrated at not being able to find the range on what is a relatively slow second serve. That one only 78 miles an hour. Certainly wasn't overpowered with that one, so frustrated the fact that he couldn't get that ball back in. Sela again out to a 30 love lead on his serve. Another error from Williams, this time off the forehand side. It just looks like he's having a little bit more difficulty getting into the perfect footwork position. Having to just reach and lunge just a tiny bit more. That fraction being enough to send some of those shots out. That ball looked like it was wide. Williams a little bit unhappy with that service call. Looked like that ball might have trickled wide. Hard to see from here, but that was the reaction that Williams made. However, once again, easy service game for Sela. So crucial at this stage of the match to be able to win your service game and not have to expend a lot of energy in doing it. Marshal your energy for trying to break your opponent. That's something that Sela's been able to do very well this last set and a half. He's only gotten 1 break. That one in the 2nd set. That was the deciding factor. 3-all here in the 3rd, and Sela looking to get another opportunity to break. Williams to serve. Just wide on that one. Had it lined up down the line, but it just faded a little bit. Williams out to a 15 love lead. Easy point there for Williams to go up 30 love. Williams desperately needing a nice easy service game. He's been expending a lot of effort on his serve most of these last several service games. Sela overcooking that forehand just a little bit frustrated with himself. Letting Williams get out to a 40 love lead. Williams so far getting exactly what he needs. Trying to win a service game with a minimal amount of effort. Try and regroup, gather a little bit of energy back, something that's squarely been in Sela's camp this last set and a half. Williams reloading that toss, not satisfied with it. The wind again flapping our awning around here in the pavilion. Sela getting a second serve here. Wide on that backhand, so nice easy game for Williams. Something that he very desperately wanted. Now hoping to get into Sela's serve. It's been quite a while since he's seen a break point against Sela. Now maybe with an easy service game, he'll have a little bit of energy to take a shot at Sela's serve. We're on serve here in the third set, third and final set here in Binghampton, New York. 6-2, the first set went to Williams, the unseeded player from the University of Tennessee, ranked number 302 in the world. Second set went to the top seed, number 112 ranked Dudi Sela of Israel. He won that one 7-5. Number 4-3 here in the third set. Sela to serve to keep it even on a warm, sunny, windy, muggy day here in Binghampton, New York. This is the 19th year of the Levine, Goulden, and Thompson Tennis Challenger, a USTA Pro Circuit event run entirely by volunteers. Tournament director Lori Bowen doing an excellent job keeping this event going and helping it thrive, bringing high-quality tennis here to upstate New York. One of the smaller metro areas you'll see hosting a Challenger Tour event, but it's an event that's carried on now for 19 years. Brought a very loyal following of fans here locally, and a steady stream of up-and-coming ATP talent. Sela coming in after that backhand with a little drop shot. Again, taking advantage of the fact that and lined up, looked up in exasperation as that one went into the tape. Not a miss he's been making much lately. After an early stream of unforced errors, Sela's been finding the corners with those ground strokes with regularity. Nice serve out wide, catching the line. Gets the ace there. Closes out the game once again. Even things up at 4 apiece here in the third set. No breaks of serve yet here in the third. Just one in the second. Sela broken twice in the first set as Williams won it 6-2. Williams to serve here, 4-all. Third and final set. Big serve into the corner. Sela getting a nice racket on it. Williams trying to finish off that point. Just nudged it a little bit long. As easy of a time as Sela's had on his serve these last 7 or 8 service games. A break here really put the pressure on Williams. Williams again overcooking that forehand just a little bit. Now Sela up love 30 in this game. Williams not getting the easy time on serve like he did in the last game. Last service game was really the first one that had gone easily for him in quite a while. But now Sela again putting on the pressure. Up 30-love in this game. Serve into the corner again. Sela chipping it back easily. Williams coming in behind. Nice angled volley. Williams did a nice job there coming in behind that forehand. He'd hit it nicely into the corner, kind of nudging out wide, and snuck in behind it to finish off the volley easily. Not a play he's done a lot of today. Something that's very much a part of the Sela handbook. Take that short ball, drive it into the corner, come in behind it, and put away the volley. One of the few times today Williams has tried that tactic and worked quite well there. 15-30. Big serve down the tee, 113 miles an hour. That ace gets a little fist pump from Williams. He's dug himself out of a love 30 hole, now we're even at 30 all. Two very important points, two very well played points by Williams. $30 all, 4 all, final set. Another one down the tee. That one drifts long, 121 miles an hour. Williams got the call in his favor, but he still shook his head. He thought the call came out just a little bit later than he would have liked. Made him nervous there for a moment. But the point goes to him. Sela giving the chair umpire a little bit of a stare. He was unhappy with that late call. So Williams with a point to go up 5-4. Another serve down the tee. 110 gets the ace that time. 4 clutch points in a row by Rhyne Williams there. Down to love 30. Things were looking a little bit grim, but he came through with 3 big first serves, as well as an approach shot and volley winner. Pulls himself out of that game nicely. Very tough to do at this point in the match. So now Williams is up 5-4, and it's Sela who's now serving to stay in this match. Coming up after this match, probably now not going to start promptly at 5:30, but after this match concludes, we have our feature match of the day here at the Levine, Goulden, and Thompson Tennis Challenger. Number 5 seed, Robbie Ginepri, former number 17th ranked player in the world, reached the semifinals of the U.S. Open in 2005. He's our 5th seed here. Got a wild card into this tournament as he's trying to bring his ranking back up. He'll be in our feature match here on this court. Right at the conclusion of this match, we'll be taking on qualifier Michael Venus from New Zealand. That'll be our feature match of the day here at the Levine, Goulden, and Thompson Tennis Challenger. But still a way to go in this match. We've had a great match here so far, very closely contested. This third set, a lot of changes in momentum. Sela had the momentum. Every time you think Williams is going to crumble, he digs himself out. Now it's Sela who has to serve to stay in the match. Ooh. Sela's going to be upset with himself for that one. He had himself in position. Again, took a deep ball and came in behind it, had a chance to volley it away. Just caught the tape. So Williams up, love 15 on Sela's serve. Sela down 4-5. Williams going for that forehand or backhand return down the line, just missing that one. Sela right back at the service line. He wants to move quickly. He's done that this whole match. Sela unhappy with that call. Williams pointed his finger out, saying he thought it was out. Sela thought the call was a little bit late. Big forehand into the corner. Yet another backcourt forehand winner from Sela. Sela moves ahead 30-15. Sela this entire match likes to work quick after every point, likes to get right back to the service line on his serve. When he's returning after every point, gets right back to the service line, bouncing up and down on his feet. Gives him a nice mental edge, shows he's still fresh out there. Whipping that forehand into the corner, but Sela getting a good return on it. Now keeping that backhand deep. Williams trying to rip that backhand winner again. Again pushes it wide. Now Sela with 2 points to even the match up at 5 games apiece. The Williams backhand again letting him down. He struggled with it in this set. Tried to reach back for 2 winners already in this game, nudging both of them wide. Sela at 40-15. Forehand into the corner by Williams. Sela not able to track it down and get it back over. Williams just keeps hanging in there. He's seen several signs in this third set where it looked like he might be fatigued, might be tightening up, perhaps cramping up a little bit. He's been over to stretch a few times, taking longer and longer in between points. But he keeps hanging in there, trying to get back to deuce on Sela's serve, something he's not had much success at here in the last several service games. Nice reach by Williams, but Sela ripping the forehand winner to finish it off. Another convincing service game for Sela. Now it's 5-all here in the third set. This match could go down to a third set tiebreaker. Two 2 hours and 12 minutes. The length of this match so far. Some excellent tennis seen on both sides. Tough match. The number 1 seeded Sela against the unseeded Rhyne Williams. Williams jumped out fast, ran out the first set quite quickly and easily, 6-2. It's been a grind after that. Sela taking the second set 7-5. And we're at 5-all here in the third. Nice again, serve out wide. He's pulled that one a few times out in this set. Sweeping it out wide, just hitting that line and just skidding away. Great start for Williams up 15-love. Another big serve. Sela's able to chip it back. Nice backhand into the corner. Williams hopping up a little bit, get a little extra oomph on that backhand. Dialed it right into the corner, drawing the Sela error. The shot that Williams has had trouble with in this set, but he dug into that one nicely. So now Williams up 30-love. Desperately could use an easy service game here. Tried that serve into the corner again. He's had some success with it lately, just a little bit long. Big kick, forcing the miss hit from Sela. That serve only 93 miles an hour, but had a nice kick on it, so when Sela went to chip it, he just jumped off his racket, carrying it long. And now Williams up 40-love, 3 points to go up 6-5. Love to finish this one out quickly and just draw on whatever reserves he has left for just one more crack. And a break of serve on Sela. Went aggressively on that second serve, trying to drive it into the corner, hit it long. Double fault brings us to 40-15. Still 2 points for Williams to go up to 6-5. Miles an hour, still able to bring the heat. Unable to find the court with that one. Tried to chip and come in behind it. Unable to lift that ball up over the net. The wind might have played that one a little bit. You heard the gust come through our microphones here. Not many clouds in the sky today, but temporarily just a tiny bit of shade for the players and the fans. Certainly well earned and much appreciated at this point of the day. It's been broiling hot out there on the court. It's close to 100 degrees. 40-30 for Williams. Williams pulling out that game. Sela with the forehand error. Hasn't had too many of those in this set. Forehand been pretty well dialed in. But Williams draws the error from Sela. And again, back and forth it goes. On serve still in this third set. Williams up 6-5. Sela once again needing to hold serve to stay in this match and force it to a third set tiebreaker. This is the 2012 Levine, Goulden, and Thompson Tennis Challenger. Right here from upstate New York in the lovely town of Binghampton. Great day for tennis. The weather was cooperated, heat and wind aside. Forecast calling for clear skies most of the week. We're certainly hoping that pans out. We had some big storms on Saturday that wiped out some of the play. I'm sorry, it was Sunday. Big storms on Sunday that wiped out a few matches, that pushed back the schedule just a little bit. Well, we're back on schedule here. Played through our full slate of matches today. Some very interesting results. The number 2 and number 3 seeds going down in defeat. The number 1 seed in a dogfight here. Dudi Sela of Israel. Needing to hold serve to stay in the match and force it to a third set tiebreaker. Sela having a pretty easy time on his own serve these last several games. Williams trying to just get one more crack at a service break. Some discussion on the court here holding up play. I'm not sure what it is that's going on here, but both players stepping away. Sela approaching the chair, wondering to know what's going on. I'm not sure what the delay is. I don't know if there was some confusion over a switch to new balls or not. But anyway, back underway. Sela to serve, down 5-6 here in the third and final set. Williams unhappy with that one. Overcooking that forehand, sending it long. Williams desperately wanting to put some pressure on Sela's serve. He hasn't been able to in the last several service games. Ball deep into the corner by Sela. Williams with the lob. Williams tracking down that overhead. Very nice short angled cut backhand by Sela, drawing Williams in, forcing him to make a tough shot on the run. Again, trying that short drop volley, but put it into the net. We've seen a lot of that here in that third set. Anytime there's a scramble, Sela just a little bit fresher. But I don't think Williams on some of those points. How to maneuver him. Sela up 30 love. Second serve. Williams lunging for that forehand. At the stage of the match, even balls that are close to you, you have to stop and change direction. Very hard work on those legs after you've been running for 2+ hours here in the heat. Set up 40 love. And again, a service game at love for Sela. Sending this match into a tiebreaker. And now it has come to this. 6-all in the third set. A tiebreaker to decide it all. After 2 hours and 22 minutes. Good quality tennis on a hot day here in Binghampton, New York. Williams serve the first point, and the players will alternate 2 service points each. Superb rally by both players, trading forehands and backhands, tracking each other down the court. Williams trying that drop volley winner again from the backcourt. Sela all over it, coming up with a drop volley of his own. Williams unable to track it down and putting back at the court. Now Sela has the mini break of 1 love here in the tiebreaker. This is the standard USTA, standard worldwide 12-point tiebreaker. First player to win 7 points, winning by 2. Players will switch sides after the 6th point. Sela up 1 love. Williams driving that forehand into the corner. Sela guessed right, was able to track it down, but unable to put it back into play. Well-constructed point for Williams. So now we're back on serve. 1 point apiece. Third set tiebreaker for all the marbles here in this first round match at the Levine, Golden, and Thompson Tennis Challenger. Top seeded, Dudi Sela of Israel. 112th ranked player in the world against unseeded Rhyne Williams, ranked number 302. Backhand right down the line. Sela just lining that one up. So Sela wins the second of his 2 service points to stay on serve here. So Williams is served down 1-2. But with 2 service points coming up. Both these players just grinding for any last little bit of energy they have. Williams has certainly shown a lot more fatigue in this third set than Sela has. Sela looks pretty fresh out there, or if he's drained, he's doing a good job of hiding it. Williams just looking to get himself across the finish line here. A lead on that, so Williams will have 2 serves here. Williams taking his time, catching an extra breath or 2. Williams forehand. Sela tracks it down. Whoa, once again goes for that inside-out forehand. Catches the let cord and gets the winner. Williams raising his hand in apology. Though at this point, I don't think either player's apologizing that strongly. A point is a point at this stage of the match. You're out there battling for over nearly 2.5 hours now. You'll take any point you can get. So Williams now even at 2-2. With one more service point to stay on serve. You're in the third set tiebreaker. Just missed with that. No, sorry. That was called good. 120 miles an hour. I heard the let's go uttered by Williams and thought that was the center line judge calling the ball out. I was mistaken there. 120 miles an hour right on the tee. Huge serve at this point in the match. So now Williams gets a chance to put a little pressure on Sela. He's now up 3-2. Trying to get a mini break of his own. And he'll get a look at a second serve. Williams chipping that passing shot, trying just to sneak it past Sela, but Sela with a perfect cross-court drop volley. Evens this tiebreaker up at 3 points apiece. Now we'll change sides. Has returned with a vengeance. The wind quieted down there for a few minutes. Big gusts coming through here again. This is our second third set tiebreaker of the day. Earlier in the day, Michael McClune defeating the number 2 seed Marco Ciudinelli of Switzerland, winning that one 7-6 in the third set. We're at 3-all in the tiebreaker here. Sela getting the let cord forehand, sneaking in behind it and chipping that volley. Williams unable to track it down. Sela's done that play several times in this set, hitting the ball short. Recognizing that Williams is feeling the fatigue. Very hard to lunge forward and get those short balls when your legs are starting to come out from under you. Sela taking advantage, hitting a couple of drop volleys just here in this tiebreaker alone. So Sela's up 4-3, but we're still on serve, as Williams now has 2 serves of his own. Big serve, 115 miles an hour. Sela returns it. Nice inside-out forehand for a winner. Williams going big on that inside-out forehand, driving it through the court. Not a shot he's had great success with this match, but dialed it in at a crucial time. And we're at 4-all. Seems only fitting. Once again, we're even. Very familiar feeling here in this third set. Now Williams with one more service point. Just long with that, 123 miles an hour. Trying to win an easy service point. Just wide with that forehand. Oh, he had it lined up. You can almost see in his body language as he coiled for that one that he wanted to make a winner out of it. Just missed it by a couple of inches. So now, Sela with the mini break, now up 5-4 in the tiebreaker, and 2 serves to finish out the match. Very uncharacteristic double fault by Sela. And the mini break goes back to Williams. We're back to even at 5-all. Sela with his biggest expression of frustration of the entire match. He knew that was a crucial mistake. And that's that serve. Now Williams with a second ball at 5-all. Williams with the winner. Clutch point from Williams. Clutch point. A couple of great ground strokes in a row, finally driving away that winner. And now it's Williams with a match point. Just when it looked like Sela was going to take his mini break and run this out, Sela has had great success on his serve these last two sets, winning some love games entirely. Just when he thought he had a chance to run this out, Williams gets both points off Sela's serve. Now he is up 6-5 in the tiebreaker with a match point. Can't track that down. The drop volley from Sela, forcing the action, taking that ground stroke and yet again coming in behind it, finishing it off with the drop volley. Clutch point by Sela. And now it is 6-all, so the players will switch sides yet again. Won the first set easily 6-2. Hung in there throughout the second set. Sela finally got the late break to win. Force the issue and put away the volley. Even it up at 6. Now, Williams with one more service point to stay on serve. Otherwise, Sela will have his own match point. Williams deciding to reload that one wisely.
Williams.
Guessing to the side, allowing Williams the open court. Third set tiebreaker. Set. Now Sela with a point to go up 8-7 and get a match point of his own. Got the ace. Serve out wide. Sela with 2 clutch points, putting him up 8-7, gets him his own match point. Now on Williams' serve. See how Williams responds here. Sela nullified both of Williams' match points earlier in this tiebreak. See how Williams responds now that he's down match point. Sela. Sela got surprised a little bit. I don't know if he got wrong-footed a little bit or if the ball took a strange bounce, but definitely wasn't lined up properly on that one. Pushed it wide, or pushed it long rather. And another match point nullified. We're back to 8-all. We're going to run out of daylight here at some point. Just joking, we have about another 2 hours and 45 minutes of it, but at this rate, 8-all. Big serve into the corner. Sela can't nudge it over. Williams goes up 9-8. Now he has another match point on Sela's serve. Both players battling with every ounce of energy they have. Got to give a lot of credit to Williams. Looked like Sela had the momentum and had the energy. Time after time, Williams just keeps digging deeper. He's got a match point here on Sela's serve. Sela pulls the backhand wide. And 10-8 in the tiebreaker. Unseeded Rhyne Williams takes out the number 1 seed. 2 hours, 31 minutes, the match time. Rhyne Williams drawing the final error from top. Amazing fashion. Final score 6-2-5. Here Rhyne Williams gutting out a tough 3-set victory over the top-seeded and 112th ranked Dudi Sela of Israel. We hope you've enjoyed this match here from Binghampton, New York, the Levine, Goulden, and Thompson Tennis Challenger. Stay tuned. We have our feature match upcoming. Number 5, Robbie Ginapri, number 5 seed, former number 17th ranked player in the world, going up against Michael Venus of New Zealand. That's our next match here on the stadium court. Be tough to top this one, though. Rhyne Williams, the unseeded player.